obviously smoking is a really big problem worldwide. Um, and lots of people with mental health problems smoke. So in the UK right now, about 40% of people with serious mental illness like schizophrenia or bipolar smoke, and around 30% of people with depression and anxiety smoke. Um, and there's quite a large overlap between smoking and mental health and addictions in general and mental health. So what we wanted to do was look at what happens when people quit smoking and what happens to their mental health. So there's this, I guess, belief amongst healthcare professionals and people who smoke and even people who don't smoke that smoking actually helps mental health in some way. It's a stress reliever. What happens when you smoke is you have this repeated exposure to tobacco and all the chemicals in it, and they change the pathways in your brain. And then your brain can't function normally without constantly smoking tobacco. So 20 minutes after you put out a cigarette, you'll start feeling a little bit irritable, a little bit anxious. And this ends up sort of being a cycle in how you live your life. But what happens when you break this cycle? You break the addiction to tobacco, and then those neurotransmitter systems potentially start to heal. So, in the same way, when you quit smoking, your lungs heal, it's possible that your brain heals too. One thing that we could say is that stopping smoking is associated with improvements in mental health that are potentially as large as taking antidepressants for depression or anxiety symptoms. So, this kind of leads you to think it's possible that stopping smoking could be a treatment for mental health. People who have depression, anxiety, they potentially could stop smoking. I'm not suggesting that people who have mental health problems stop taking their antidepressants, but this is just a way to translate what we found.